Welcome to sparklebritts, where we put misconduct on display, explore police and legal content, protect rights, and demand accountability. A 67-year-old woman named Sylvia was arrested by the police in her apartment garden for just trimming some branches that were stuck in her clothesline. Despite having a letter from the landlord allowing her to use and care for the communal garden, Sylvia was repeatedly complained by her neighbors, leading to the police showing up and accusing her of vandalism. The incident became absurd when the reason for her arrest kept changing, from causing damage to aggressive behavior. Although relatives and neighbors all affirmed that Sylvia was the gentlest person they knew, the police refused to let her go upstairs to get medicine because she did not feel safe, then handcuffed her, put her in the car, and finally added the charge of assault just because she struggled when arrested. The shocking story made the community angry because of the abuse of power and absurdity, when a small act like trimming branches was pushed into a criminal case with many unusual, contradictory, and controversial details.
Slowly breathing down. Okay. Slowly breathing down. Okay. Take deep breaths.
Can you tell me, Sylvia, what do you need from upstairs? You need keys, code.
Don't worry, I'll sort all that.
I can go and
Someone's going to come. Where's she going? Where are you taking her to?
Sorry?
What station are you taking her to?
Access.
Acton station.
I'll go and get it now, so she has it in custody. I just need to know what to get.
What shoes do you want? What shoes?
I've got your flip-flops there.
Flip-flops out there, what's the black one?
I'll get the stuff. Listen, I'll get the stuff. I don't want you in.
I did this morning reaction and I said, don't talk like that to me either.
Sylvia, just do what Lee said. Just go peaceably. He's on his way. He's going to come and meet you. Just go peaceably.
I need my keys.
Yep, you've got your keys.
Got your keys, got your shoes, and got a coat.
Do you know where her medication's kept?
No, we won't.
I've just had a look. I don't know. She keeps all her stuff put away properly, everything.
Hold on, he's just get me
Sylvia, is there a doctor or anyone I need to contact?
There's a doctor at the custody, so they can speak to her and see what her needs. We just need to find out where the medication is. But because of her behaviour when we open the door, we don't feel comfortable bringing her back upstairs to get the medication.
Oh, you talk wrong. It's just normal. I'm not an aggressive person. I'm just wrapped up in.
Take deep breath. Just catch your breath again.
Least aggressive of anyone.
Pardon?
She's the least aggressive anyone I've ever known.
Take a deep breath. Stay on your side. Come on. Pardon? Yeah, please take a deep breath. Catch your breath. All right.
Your adrenaline.
I know that. That's what I'm not aggressive.
Okay.
I'm going to just take my phone number, please.
Right, so I've paused the sound while it gives his phone number and name. So while that's going on, let me just explain. I saw this on Facebook a couple of days ago, and a community post got a big response saying they'd like to see the full video. So here it is. It's from a lady called Rhea Westbrook, and this is a friend, Sylvia, who has a neighbour who doesn't like her using the communal garden. When she does use the communal garden, she makes huge complaints and a fuss. Eventually, the landlord allowed Sylvia to put up a clothesline, but when she did, the neighbour ramped up and started making complaints to the police. When Sylvia had to cut back some hedges or some overgrown shrubs away from her clothesline, that is when the police then turned up and are making accusations of criminal damage. So that's right, this police response is for criminal damage because a 67-year-old lady has pruned a hedge or an overgrown tree or shrub in her communal garden. The landlord has letters to Sylvia saying she is allowed in the garden and she's allowed to carry out activities freely in the garden because it is her shared communal garden. And these three officers, as you just heard, say that Sylvia was aggressive and her behaviour is now, they're so scared of her behaviour that they don't want to even take her upstairs or let her go. So that's why they're restraining and detaining her here like this. The link to the full Facebook post will be in the description. So there are further updates, and at the end I'll just summarise those updates for you as well. But I'll leave you with the rest of the video while Sylvia is eventually taken away and put in a van.
Just a reaction, bit of a shock though, alright?
Sylvia, you want me to put your shoes on for you?
The police repeatedly asked the reason for filming, expressed security concerns, and mentioned the risk of terrorism, causing the cameraman to react strongly, claiming that he was being unreasonably suspected and was only exercising his right to film in public. The two sides argued fiercely about the use of words, civil rights, and police duties, while the reason for the police's approach changed constantly. Sometimes because of someone reporting, sometimes because of terrorist concerns, and then just a normal check. In the end, the police could not find a valid reason to stop him, so they retreated in the victory of the cameraman, leaving the atmosphere both tense and humorous, making viewers curious about what surprises would happen next.
Why not?
Do you not accept that, that's going to concern people a little bit?
No, not
With
really,
terrorism
no.
and things going on in the world?
No, I don't think so, no.
No? So why have I had 3 people come and talk to me already and say they're concerned
What,
about
they're
it?
concerned about what, terrorists?
2 people walking up and down filming the police place.
So why have you just implied that I'm a terrorist?
I didn't imply that.
Well, you
I
said something about terrorism.
Try listening to what I'm saying rather than performing for your camera. You're not impressing me, alright?
Okay.
I said, do you not think it might cause concern?
So say that last bit
when
again, I
there's
didn't hear
things
that.
like terrorism, where it's
Okay.
recorded so you can watch it back.
This is not like a performance.
Or interrupting me rather than trying to be clever about wording isn't,
Yeah, this is not a performance. I just don't think it's a good use of words. Like, I'm a member of the public,
Right.
filming in
Yeah.
public,
Okay.
not committing any offences, and you're talking
No, I know
about
you said you
terrorists.
were.
Yeah, this is not good. Could you identify, please?
PC Morrison.
Okay, what's your number?
2222.
Where are you based?
Here at Alperton Traffic Garage.
Okay. Are we done?
Yeah. Are you leaving?
I'm not leaving, no. Why would I leave? I just got here.
So, what's the point of the video?
I want to make a video.
Okay.
It's not important.
Well, it kind
Matters
is.
of public interest. If I want to come here and film,
Okay.
I'll film it. Okay, all right. So if we're happy with that, then I'd like to continue.
That's it. That's fine, mate.
All right, happy days.
Come and ask.
Okay, good. The next time, don't be saying stuff like terrorist and
And
that.
listen to what I said.
Listen
To what I said. You asked why I'm coming and talking to you.
Chill, don't get excited, man. Chill.
Nobody's excited. Do you want an answer, or do you just want to keep interrupting, trying to be clever?
I want to keep interrupting. I'm
Right.
trying to be clever.
What I said to you is that if you're filming a police building, you're going to get questioned because things like terrorism are going on. I never suggested either of you were terrorists or implied that you were. Okay? We have to come out and check. That's all it is. All right? And obviously, if you carry on hanging around here, you're probably going to get questioned more. Yeah?
Well, then why don't you circulate it so we won't get questioned?
Huh?
Why don't you
would I do
circulate
that?
it so we won't get questioned again?
Well, because I'm not going to be staying here. I've got a job to do, and if obviously other officers keep
Well,
coming
it will
past,
take
you'll get
it will take 2 seconds to just quickly circulate it.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to.
All right. Well, what? Because I've asked you to do so.
No.
You don't think it would be a good idea?
No,
It will
I
save
don't.
everyone a bit of time.
Enjoy the rest of your day
Have a
making
nice
your
day.
video. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
All right. Just circulate that for us, yeah?
Thank you for watching police using vague justifications to stop, question, or detain people without cause is a growing concern. Simply being in public is not a crime, and officers cannot demand compliance without legal justification. Whether it's intimidation tactics, unlawful demands for ID, or escalating situations without cause, standing your ground and recording every interaction is key to holding them accountable. Always ask questions, challenge unlawful orders, and never let your rights be ignored. Subscribe for more UK police accountability videos, real encounters, and important lessons on knowing your rights. Stay informed, stay empowered, and never stop filming.